Although there is no archaeological evidence of human settlement in Iceland before the 9th century, some experts believe that Irish sailors known as the Papar may have reached the island in the 8th century. The Papar were monks who sought solitude and places of worship far from worldly distractions. Discovery and colonization. The Viking era. Iceland was first discovered by a Norwegian sailor named Nadod around 860 CE. He named the island Snaland, Snoland, because of the snow-covered mountains. A few years later, a Swedish Viking named Gerar Swawarsson circumnavigated the island and named it Gararsolmi. However, the most significant discovery was by Ingólfur Arnarson in 874 CE. He is considered the first permanent settler in Iceland, establishing a settlement in Reykjavik. This marked the beginning of a mass migration of Norse people from Scandinavia to Iceland. The Saga Age, richness in culture and literature. The 10th and 11th centuries were known as the Saga Age in Iceland. This was a time when many epic tales and sagas were written, depicting the lives, adventures, and conflicts of the Vikings. These sagas are not only a rich literary heritage but also the primary source of our knowledge about early Icelandic history. One of the famous sagas is the Saga of Ingólfur, which tells of feuds and revenge among Icelandic families. These sagas illustrate the values of bravery, honor, and resilience that characterized Viking society. Independence and governance. The Alþingi. In 930 CE, the Norse people established the Alþingi, one of the oldest parliaments in the world, at Ingvalir. The Alþingi served as a legislative and judicial body, where leaders and landowners gathered to make laws and settle disputes. This system of governance demonstrated a high level of advancement and organization in Norse society. Imperial Age, from Norway to Denmark. In 1262, Iceland became part of the Kingdom of Norway through the Old Covenant, Gamli Satmali. This relationship lasted until 1380, when Norway and Denmark formed the Kalmar Union. From that point on, Iceland was under Danish control until the 20th century. Despite being under foreign rule, Icelandic society managed to preserve its language and culture. Iceland also experienced periods of hardship, including disease outbreaks and devastating volcanic eruptions. National awakening and independence. In the 19th century, the Icelandic nationalist movement began to grow, led by figures such as John Sigurðsson. The push for independence intensified, and in 1918, Iceland became a sovereign kingdom in personal union with Denmark through the Act of Union. In 1944, while Denmark was occupied by Germany during World War II, Iceland declared full independence and became a republic. Since then, Iceland has developed into a modern nation with a strong economy and a democratic system of government. Modern era. Iceland in the 20th and 21st century. In the 20th and 21st centuries, Iceland experienced rapid development in various fields. The country is known for its excellent education and healthcare systems, as well as its commitment to renewable energy. Iceland was one of the first countries to widely use geothermal and hydroelectric energy. Additionally, Iceland has gained international fame for its stunning natural beauty, including glaciers, waterfalls, and the aurora borealis. Tourism has become a major sector in Iceland's economy, attracting millions of visitors each year.